I have PTSD, bro.
McManus about ready to get
Can't
us
even get
started.
Lions fan.
And we are underway from Ford Field. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
That return.
I only do this when somebody else do it, so. Well, not when somebody else do it, but like, the only time I do this is when somebody else do the little whatever shit called. When somebody else pause the game. That's the only time I do that. I'm already knowing this shit finna be dumb as fuck. I bet you one of the plays in the game,
It will not be on
he
the
pinned
postseason
J-Mo
highlight
on
reel.
the jet sweep.
If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might
J-Mo
have some
going
field
to
to
jet
work
sweep,
with.
I'm already
Instead,
knowing.
now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Goff now to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and
No! Why did you?
and he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Another run for Gibbs here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
This year pissed me off for the passion. We could have had the ball inside the 50.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 44-yard line.
Now Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set it with 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
3rd and 6.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
The fuck?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Goff now looking to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Why can't you switch it to a goal?
Make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Fuck this game.
Gibbs, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
That's not even
Extra
a
point splits the uprights,
like
and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn! What are the fans? Let's see what type of player he is. I'm not running.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Love.
Woo! Golden! Teddy!
Matthew Golden, 67 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Man, I'm telling you, cover 2?
Extra point.
I'm always being cover 2. Don't ever run cover 2.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Did we get a ball back? I think so.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Dang, we threw that Manami. What the fuck? I look forgot what type of player he is. That shit made me happy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Yeah, no, I play safety.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Ooh,
And
my
that is
God.
incomplete on the coverage.
But
A
that was
little
a
too
pick,
good
man.
there, and it's
That was a
2nd
pick.
down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Gone. And that one come up short. Low throw.
Well, they approach approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Out of the gun. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Let's see what I can do with 3 timeouts.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's see, is Jordan Love really Aaron Rodgers?
They've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. An anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Love.
Woo!
Downfield, it's Golden.
That's a touchdown. 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 Yes. Yo, Golden.
Matthew Golden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Golden got 2.
So far.
Golden got 2.
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first
Golden
half.
got 2.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
Fuck!
Great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline,
I know he's saying ball don't
looks like
lie.
we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Ooh, I got a 42.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ready? Final play of the half. Love.
What?
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's going to miss this one.
Bro,
No
what?
good. Well outside.
Why is it moving so
upright.
fast?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick.
So
They've got
fast,
the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
It's supposed to be 17-7 right now. I'm
About
selling
set
like
to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think
How did Aiden Hutchinson come on a little bit?
because I thought the first half,
What the fuck?
they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Takes
that shit happen every single time.
All the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
The fuck? What happened?
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
97. 10.
That's not even.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because
Is he keep on running Tampa? Bro, I'm
clutter
about to
that's
exploit
happening
this
in
nigga,
front of
bro.
him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Black, 95.
Jacobs going to try the middle. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The kick by McManus is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
I don't like this
From
game.
a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Goff throwing again. Finding Williams once more complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Lions, 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
180.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made.
But he's running the clock.
31-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Ooh.
This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Ross St. Brown.
I jinxed that shit like crazy. That's
and
all
the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, come on, what the fuck?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Now we'll toss to the left for Jacobs. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play. These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43, smash, red. 6, mega.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game,
What?
I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Nigga,
And as
what?
the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Goff.
How?
Pass caught. It's Williams. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited.
I had to score
to have the
anyway.
defense
I
come
only
back
need 50
out there
seconds.
because they haven't scored a point to
I only
play
need
yet.
50 seconds.
They
I
don't
got
make
you.
this comeback
I only need
possible with
50
their
seconds.
defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
I only
away.
need 50 seconds. I only need 50 seconds.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
I only need 50 seconds.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And that's going to be a 1st down to the 35 as the clock continues to run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in.
Let's go.
He's still on his feet. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent.
But I tell you, all I need is 50 seconds.
That's just terrific
telling you,
situational
Gordon.
football to end this one.
So that effort gives them a
fucking
3-point
all I
cushion
need is
and
50
guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
He gonna run it? Oh, no, he's crazy.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
All I
This
need
is
is
1st and
50
10.
seconds. You know who I am?
Goff now to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
All
So
I need
after
is
all of
50
this, it comes
seconds.
down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals
All
after
I
a
need is
catch.
50
Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last throw here for Goff. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up.